And welcome in Sports Radio 740. Joe Hunk with you once again for the 740 game room for our Madden 18 tournament. You can see the shoulder of the man that's going to be playing. And there he is right there. He's going to be playing in the game tonight. This one is fun. Now, the reason why this one is fun is because we have got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody's healthy, so no toe injuries for Mark Ingram. Kamara's not on concussion list. Ezekiel Elliott is available, which he's available now anyway. But the really cool thing about this is a game between the two people that replaced each other in our last tournament. So in the last tournament, the NCAA tournament that we were doing, Nathan got this 2-week span that him and the Biscuits were just doing a ton of stuff. So what we did is we supplemented a player. That player was our man Nick from the Prattville Patriots. Him. So this is kind of funny because one of these guys are going to eliminate the other in this. Now the reason why I say that is if you look at our bracket the way that it's set up, we are into this game right here. This game between Nathan and Nick. Nathan is going to be the visiting team. That's because he is a 6 seed. Nick gets home field advantage. He's going to be playing inside of AT&T Stadium. And the winner of this gets me tomorrow in our game. So this is going to be our quarterfinals match, gets to play me in the semifinals match coming up tomorrow afternoon at exactly 6 o'clock. And then the winner of that game plays Will next week. So that's how this is all working out. So let's go ahead and get everything set up. Here's some of the new rules that we've implemented for the Madden 18 tournament to give you a look at that while we get everybody in place. All right, we're good to go now. We got our man Nathan from the Montgomery Biscuits. In there on the right, Travis, or not Travis, but Travis is on our no, not Travis at all. He's actually, you can see his face in the beard. Travis is on the stream. See, here's what it is I invited Travis in. Travis couldn't make it in, but Travis is in our championship game. He is already in the championship game. And so Nathan, Nick, myself, we all got to win like 4 more games just to even get there. So Travis is kind of sitting pretty going into next week. But you got Nick Fletcher from the Prattville Patriots going in. He decided to go with his dark jerseys. He tries to color coordinate the jersey that he's wearing with the jersey that the actual home team is rocking tonight. So that's what's going to be going on. So and then you had Nathan that decided that he wanted to go with the color rush.
Going to try to take me in the end zone, but all right.
All right, now also we've added this to the stream as well. We've added a spread. Because for some reason people that just don't watch this game normally are like, why on earth should we even be paying attention to this? It's because we now got a spread. Now Champ has a spread at -6. The spread actually ended up being 4.5 for the Cowboys, and the over/under is 47.5.
Drop picks again.
Now, here's the thing. The only reason that was it was because the man watching right now, Travis, decided to be funny, and he went with Nick -28 and the over-under at 28. So that's the reason it kind of got messed up with the whole stream. Just letting you know, just in case you're wondering the reason why that's the spread. Oh.
Okay. I keep forgetting Madden. The receivers don't break routes like they do in NCAA.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No.
They'll stay in there and watch you.
Yeah.
Now here's another thing is about Nathan's first game that he played. God, this is only your second game, isn't it? Third game. That's it. Yeah, because you beat
Greg.
Yeah, you beat Greg a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, going from Greg to Travis. No offense, Greg.
Oh.
He's a bit rough.
Now here's the one thing that does benefit Nathan. He's actually playing indoors, so there's no weather. The weather part of our Madden 18 tournament is not coming into effect in this.
What are you talking about? I love throwing 4 interceptions and fumbling 3 times.
That's never good.
No, it was horrible. All right, Champ is already got himself the pick for the spread. Oh, nice tackle. Travis really wants the All Patriots championship game. He really wants the All Patriots championship game. If he hadn't have made that field goal, that would not have even had an opportunity to happen. Oh, Zeke. And Zeke's gone. And Zeke's gone.
Welcome back.
Yep, and there we go. Who apparently is skinnier now. At least that's according to Des Bryant.
He went to Mexico.
He did go to Mexico. How do you go to Mexico?
Skinny.
Yeah.
Everybody's skinny.
Is it because he drank the water and he just lost a bunch of pounds?
I guess. Mexican food's really healthy for you, though. It's not near as fattening as everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, real Mexican food.
Real Mexican.
Yeah, not
he was
not
in Mexico.
not American. Not American.
Taco
yeah.
Bell.
Yeah, not Taco Bell, not some Tex-Mex, none of that stuff. Real Mexican food, which I did not get to have when I went to Mexico.
That's a shame.
Dude, they fed me hamburgers.
That's a shame.
And they set it up like this. Okay, so we go on a private island. It was part of our cruise. We go on this private island where they have like the inflatables in the water and stuff. And we get, as the boat is getting up to land, he's like, we've got some food for you, we've got drinks for you, all that sort of stuff. It's all on us. Just go up there. The guy is grilling. Just tell him what you want and from our menu, and you're good to go. We get up there, and he's like, all right, so what all do you have? I'm thinking tacos, quesadillas, fajitas, something like that. We've got a special thing for you guys today. 100% Angus beef hamburgers.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, I'm in the middle of Mexico. It's 110 degrees outside. I want Mexican food. Yeah. Let's just say I was not happy. And then we didn't. And then because the boat was running late to get us to port to begin with, I didn't able to actually have the ability to go to a Mexican restaurant on the island and eat real Mexican food. A little bitter.
No, it's not good.
No. Nathan, do you know how to adjust your mic?
Adjust my what?
Never mind. That's all. It's all. Your mic, as in your blitzer, who so that your line can pick up a different blitz. Yeah, pick up who's going to be the man blitzing.
No. I said I was going to practice after I lost to Travis, and that didn't happen.
What have you been playing?
FIFA and Call of Duty.
Sweet.
I've been playing zombies for a while.
I just got into Will let me borrow Assassin's Creed Origin. So I'm in the middle of playing that right now. That's actually pretty good.
I got the Destiny expansion, and then that was a letdown, so I needed something new.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, you might want to adjust your mic for the man that Nick is being, because if you don't, he's never gonna get picked up. Just gonna let you know.
All right.
He's never going to get. You are going to get blitzed all day from that. Oh, got popped at least. Nick is going with that Georgia Bulldog offense. He's just going to get it outside the tackles.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Oh, did you stop him?
Oh, good job, Travis Frederick. There.
3rd and 1. He actually lost a yard.
They got Rod Smith so bad on here. He's actually really good.
Alfred Morris is in. And
Yeah. I had to sub Zeke. He was kind of tight.
Hamburgers do sound good in America. Not when you're in Cozumel, Mexico, and you're expecting some good tacos or something.
All you had to say was Cosmo, and that explains everything.
Yes, Cozumel. Okay, so there's Cozumel has basically become Americanized. Like Cozumel is what they want you to think Mexico looks like, and is nowhere close to that. Cozumel's beautiful. Nice. Champ's eating ribs. Did you get ribs from Shane's Rib Shack? They're one of our sponsors. Or they're one of our advertisers here up here, so I know I can talk about them. The wife has pizza ready for when I get to the house. I do know that.
Darling.
She got some pizza ready.
She got some brownie points.
She is. She getting some pizza, man. Which, again, I've ate horrible because I went and saw 3 movies and I've ate popcorn for every single one of
Did you
them.
go see Star Wars?
I did go see Star Wars.
Yes.
I went and saw Star Wars on Monday, Justice League on Tuesday, Thor today. Oh, drop pass. Drop pass.
It's cool.
You know, what I love about Montgomery is
Yeah.
Thursday, didn't even remember Star Wars happening until someone mentioned in the office.
Yeah.
Went online, bought a ticket, 7
Oh.
o'clock showing.
Dude, I went.
Wasn't sold out. It
Look,
was great.
Monday, I went to the 9:30 a.m. showing. There were 100 people in there.
Really?
9:30 on a Monday. Yesterday for Justice League, there were 2 people. Today for Thor, I know these are outside of myself. Today for Thor, I think there were 10 people that were in there for that. Travis got himself some meatloaf. Champ is doing some ribs. I've got pizza at the house later. Oh!
There.
Oh!
I think he made it.
Did he get it? I think
think
he
he
got
got
it. He got it. And he's and he's 1 yard away from being able to go for it too. That sucks. Nathan almost had him a stop. Nathan, what are you doing over at the Biscuits right now? That's all I need to know, man.
Working on the pocket schedule.
Oh, that's a drop pass.
Of course, Jason.
Trying to find stuff to go out in the community for next year. Which, surprise, surprise, not a lot of that's posted yet.
No, because we like to, and I say we, I mean the city of Montgomery, everybody does not think like a year in advance and stuff.
No.
I know that the Prattville Patriots have their schedule out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got theirs out.
Well, literally just got it.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Oh, got picked up. The blitz got picked up. Oh, he dropped it!
God.
He dropped it
Dropping
again!
stuff here.
Oh, he
on.
dropped it again!
This is crazy.
Your receivers outside of Dez suck.
Yeah.
I mean, and Dez never gets the ball thrown to him because he's double covered all the time. And there it is. All right. So what is that going to be, like 3rd and 3?
4th and 3.
4th and 3 is what I mean. My bad. So 4th and 3. What you going to do? Honestly, I don't think you got a 56-yard field goal.
Dan Bailey, come on.
I just this is my personal belief.
Well, let's see what we got.
All right. Oh, you may have it. It's got to be perfect, but you may have it.
No, nailed it. Get up.
Oh, off the crossbar. All right, Nathan, there's your window. There is your window.
Let's see if I can figure out this thing called offense yet.
Yes, offense. Get it to your playmakers. They're behind you. Mark Ingram is a beast on this game.
Unless he gets caught at the line.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, you can put Kamara in, and you can have both of them at the same time if you want.
I can. Just...
I'm playing with the Titans for my franchise. I have Derrick Henry and Murray on the field at the same time all the time. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the thing about the about the thing. Yeah.
If you press L1
yeah,
and then hit X and you
I
find
remember
the
that
mic,
last play.
Yeah.
And
Okay, Sean, the running game, that a lot of times the running game is all based on making the adjustments at the line. In all honesty, like that's a lot of that is making adjustments at the line and finding your blitzers and all that sort of stuff. What's the flag?
Holding.
Oh,
Probably on me. Some press coverage.
holding. I don't know because I can't read his mouth.
On you.
On you. Dang, that sucks.
Man.
That sucks. Yeah. May want to figure out the thing because he's going to blitz with him the whole day.
Well, I figured out the thing. They just didn't block him.
Gotcha.
They held the wrong guy.
Yeah, Sean, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to go in, and I say the tutorial. Go into the tutorial. If you got Madden 18, go into the tutorial and do the running tutorial. It'll teach you about line adjustments and all that other stuff. Nice shot.
Make a man miss.
Because the line adjustments are going to be the biggest part. Yes, he is using the strong safety.
Because I can do that.
Travis is sitting pretty. He's sitting pretty till next week.
Oh, it should have been a pick.
There's a reason why they aren't wide receivers.
Lil Will loves that.
They use that line on you all the time.
There's a reason why they're playing defense and not playing offense.
Who even commentates Madden anymore?
Dude, it's God, I forget who it actually is. Nice stop. One of the guys actually does Sunday football games.
Collinsworth or something like that. Chris Collinsworth is one of them.
Oh, it is still Collinsworth.
Let's see. It's Charles Davis and Braden Gaulden. Charles Davis is the one I was thinking of. Oh! Oh, you earned a trophy.
You're welcome.
Great job. Guest one.
Yeah.
You earned a trophy. Oh. Oh. Nice stop. Oh. Oh.
At least he didn't fumble.
No, that's the important thing. We don't have fumbles and drop passes from the Saints. How about that? What's sad is the Saints are so good. Just imagine if they still have Brandon Cooks. Because he's barely even getting used in New England.
Ted
Which
Ginn's
is shocking, actually.
It really is.
I mean, Ted Ginn's officially basically taking his place.
Yeah.
With Kamara in some form.
Oh.
Hey, yardage.
Travis goes, Nick, what are you doing? Which, again, would you have Cooks for like 3 more seasons? 2 more seasons?
No, just one.
It would just been one more
It's just
season?
been one.
Get it all. Oh, and it's incomplete. Okay. So Nick is bringing some like stout defense in this game, which we have yet to see in this tournament the entire time. We have a bunch of 30-30 games. Nice pass.
Oh, I thought it
nice
was that
pass. See, like the games that we've had so far, the lowest scoring game we had was actually Nathan and Greg's, and that was because it was a mercy rule game. That was 34-6. The other games, 27-26, 28-25, 37-23, 46-13, 46-14, 33-28. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass. All right, Nathan's got himself a drive going. Travis, you did one, 46-13 and 46-14. And then the one that you, and then, oh, I haven't even put the other game. I haven't even put the other one in there. What was it, that final score? Was it 20, was it 28-27? Was that the final of your game, Travis? Or was it 38-37? Oh. All right. 36-35. That's what it was. Okay. Submit. All right, there we go.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that just knocked you out of field goal range. All right, but third down. Third down. Oh! All right,
That's
now.
a realistic deflection.
Yeah. All right, so you're on the 42. How good is your field goal kicker anyway?
I'm not sure what his stats are in this one.
I was about to say, I mean, technically you could go for it, but 4th and 19 is not a great way to go for it. Or a great time to go for it. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Perfect.
Champ, the over is not looking really good right now. Just obviously we still got a long way to go, but there's only been 7 points scored so far. Ooh, nice stop. Oh, overthrown. All right, Nathan. Big third down. This is when the games get intense because you can tell nobody's talking. Nathan, how was Star Wars to you?
I enjoyed it. I get the criticisms that some have given it, but
I'll ask you the criticisms after this play. Drop. There we go. So what's the criticisms? 4 for 11? Really?
Not too good.
Yeah. What were the criticisms?
just they kind of pulled some of the stuff out of left field, and I get it.
Yeah.
Given certain things to certain people, I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
Yes,
For any
yes.
viewers that have not seen the movie yet, don't want to spoil it. I mean, I enjoyed it. Took a minute to process. But.
Yeah, there were some things that were a little confusing. The Mark Hamill thing at the very end was kind of confusing. The thing before the thing. Let me emphasize that. Not the very final thing. Again, you're trying to be so vague because the movie's only been out for like less than a week. So I will say that out of the 4 movies, because I also watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 this weekend. Out of the 4 movies I watched this week, Thor was probably the best one.
I still haven't seen Thor yet.
Thor is really good. So I got to the movie theater probably about an hour and a half early today just by accident. Well, I thought it was going to take me longer to get my oil change started, and it didn't. I had to cross over Chantilly. Not a good thing to do. And so I was there for like an hour and a half. So I went back in and rewatched. Oh, nice jump.
I don't know why you're running
there you
straight up
go.
the middle, but I'll take
there
it.
you go.
And in. I tried to take that outside. So
Hey, well, it worked. Who's injured?
Probably one of my players.
But I went back in to rewatch Justice League because Star Wars and Justice League were both showing again whenever I got there.
Haven't seen Justice League yet either.
Justice League it's actually really well done. Like it's not. Here's the thing, and people love bashing DC. Like people will find reasons to bash DC. they literally made Aquaman the baddest MFer on the planet.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously. Do you know how big of an accomplishment that is to turn Aquaman into an awesome superhero?
Yeah.
I mean, really. He was awesome. And obviously it's the guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But that was really well done. I liked there was stuff in it. Again, trying to be very vague, but it's been out since the middle of November, so you can talk a little bit more about it. It didn't feel as rushed as Suicide Squad was. Suicide Squad was rushed to get everybody in, this backstory's done, and I guess am I distracting him, Travis? Is that what's going on? Because I'm talking about the superhero movies. He's like, Nick, what are you doing?
Playing.
He's playing. Again, it's still the first half. Travis, your guess on the points, or there we go. Oh, didn't get him. There you go. Are you happy, Travis? When Nick scores, he scores fast.
Thank God. Can't put a drive together.
I will tell you that in Star Wars, there was one thing I kept waiting on to happen that never happened. And it was one character that I kept thinking was about to die, and they never did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, again, I could say it because, I mean, you can say, I kept waiting going, all right, is this it? Okay, no.
The one that's really dead in real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I was surprised they brought her back.
Yeah.
like from what I've read, they kept the movie exactly how they shot it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that happened after the shooting was done.
Yeah.
Shooting the movie was done.
But there were so many times that they could have edited it and it would have been fine. Like everybody it would have been great.
And episode 9 was supposed to be their movie.
Yeah.
Centered around them.
Yeah.
With Han obviously being the center focus in the first one, and then, with the second one being, without being.
So basically what they were trying to do is, and they've actually done very well, they're trying to transition from the original characters to the new characters.
Yeah.
But they're trying to put them together so much that you like them all.
Now, I do think when they do episode 9, there'll be a significant time jump.
Yes.
Kind of like what they did between 5 and 6. Or, I mean, not 5 and 6 chronologically, but
yes.
Empire and
Yes.
Last Jedi.
Yes. Which, I mean, again, you could start the movie with her funeral and everybody would understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 10 years in the future, or even 5 years in the future.
Well, do you stay through the credits to see their little... I don't even want to call it post-credit thing.
Oh, nice way to get it off. No, see, here's the thing. And this is, if you're watching and you've not seen any of them, I didn't know that there was something at the end of Star Wars.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't know there was anything at the end of Star Wars.
Well, no. It wasn't an actual scene. It was like paying homage to it.
Well, I saw the part that said her name.
Yeah,
I did
that's
see
what I'm
that.
referring.
Yeah.
That's all I'm referring to.
Yeah, I did see that. But Justice League has 2 cutscenes at the end, or 2 extra scenes. I only saw one because they turned the lights on, so I thought the movie was over. Thor apparently has 2 cutscenes. There we go. Nice pass.
Beautiful pass.
Okay, now the over's starting to look way better, champ. Thor has 2 extra scenes, and I didn't know about that because the one in Justice League was the one I was most upset about missing. But again, it's been out for a month, so you know the one is the one involving Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah, dead.
Yeah, with a Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Yeah, Deathstroke. With that, I had no clue because I saw Flash and Superman race. I thought that was it. And then I go out and I start, researching, and they're like, the 2 scenes. And I went, what do you mean there's 2 scenes? They turned the lights on. I would have stayed if they hadn't turned the lights on.
The first thing I do after I finish watching any movie like that now is pull out my phone, Google title name, post-game credits,
Yes.
scenes, and if it says there's any, I stay until...
Yes. Well,
the
see,
screen's over.
and DC's not known for that. DC
Yeah.
isn't known for doing that.
Well, they started doing it with Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, with Bruce Wayne sitting down and
getting the whatever you want, the flash drive or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
And all the documents and everything like that. That screen. That screen. It's been Nick's best play.
Besides the stretch.
Yeah, besides the stretch. Is that the stretch again? I'll look down.
No, that was
No.
They tossed it on back.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. I got it on the replay.
You used to do slow mo replay.
User juke too. Travis is not happy with you, by the way.
Sorry.
He's going for this all Patriot championship game.
Is the thing I'm going to lose?
I think he didn't want Nathan to score at all. I think that was part of the problem. He didn't want Nathan to score at all.
Well,
Again,
I didn't want Will to score against you, but
yeah, it then came down to that field goal, and
came out of that
that one, the immaculate fumble that happened at the very end of the game, which I still feel bad for Will. Like that one actually hurt. Like I mean, I don't want to lose.
Him scoring a game on a touchdown with 10 seconds left to go against him. It wasn't hurt.
No, look, I was proud of Will for that. Okay, because again, as bad as he got beat in the NCAA game,
Right.
and then to come back and now be where he's at.
He definitely is the most improved.
Yeah. Again, I think the basketball one's just going to be just randomly fun. I really do, because none of us know how to.
No.
I mean, nobody.
And 2K is going to break in the middle of it, and then just
Yeah, exactly.
things are going to happen that shouldn't happen.
You planned that fumble. Sure you did.
Oh, that's bad.
That's maybe only
did
1
he
foot. And maybe only 1 foot. 4th and 15. What you going to do? You have that field goal. I mean, you almost had a 56-yarder.
56-yarder.
Yeah.
So.
And good.
I'm
All right.
putting Dan Bailey if I don't.
Heck, wasn't he injured a couple weeks ago? Yes. He's-
Something with his groin.
He's been injured. Sean Lee's been injured. Zeke has been in Mexico.
Taven Doral on the
Oh!
We're finally getting our team back just in
Yeah.
the nick of time.
And again, you've got 2 games in front of you that are very winnable.
Did you watch that Raiders game?
Mhm.
That was the weirdest game I've ever
Mhm.
watched in my life.
That Raiders game was very weird. Which sucks because I think the point spread that I got in my Pick'em League was 3.5, and Cowboys only won by 3. Sucked. I missed that and the over. Oh, nice juke. It's when you have 2 guys like that, you can make a move on one, but you're not making a move on the second one.
Yeah, I think I made the mistake against Travis trying to push that.
And
Push
we
that
are
late half
skipping
score.
through to the second half.
Oh, sorry.
No, again, we weren't going to do the interview anyway, but I looked down and I just saw that on the replay it said 7 seconds, and I went, wait a second. No, these games last. Oh God, these games last a little bit longer, so that's the reason why we don't do the pregame or the halftime interview. Now, when we get to the basketball one, the basketball want to go by a little bit faster, so we'll do interviews and all that sort of stuff during that. Nathan, just a couple of days ago, Will shot me a text message at his old house. Or in his collection, he found Triple Play 99.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Wow, what a wide open play.
I messed that up.
Yeah. He found Triple Play 99 with Alex Rodriguez on the front in a Seattle Mariners jersey.
I love Triple Play 2000 with Sammy Sosa on the cover.
Mine was MVP Baseball.
Oh,
I loved MVP
2005.
Baseball. Yes.
What happened?
MVP Baseball was amazing, and the college game was awesome.
Yeah.
But then
they
they
just
went.
kind of faded out. Oh, well.
Oh. See, what sucks is, well, I say what sucks. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for us to get the roster, because MVP Baseball happened on PS2. Like, they don't even have a PS3 version. It was just PS2. I don't know if there's a way to get the rosters to play with MVP Baseball for, like, the College World Series or anything.
You know, I've actually had the itch to start playing the show again. And I have to
Yes.
stop myself because then,
Oh,
I'm
right over
going
the
to
middle.
get bored of it by the time 18 comes out.
Oh, yes. Will has developed Cybernet back in the back. he has this computer that's like the fastest computer known to man, and so there will be a point in time where that computer is getting used in this. Screen.
I actually almost downloaded an emulator to be able to run backyard baseball a few weeks ago.
Awesome. We used to do in high school because I had an ag class. It was supposed to be like finances and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was our ag teacher, so he really never cared. We didn't do
Typical
crap.
high school
Yeah,
class.
exactly.
I like it,
We never did anything, and so we had an emulator. Oh, wide open. God, I'm pretty sure he would be out for the rest of the game.
NFL blitz hit. Those guys flipping in the air.
Boom on his head. How is he not in concussion protocol?
I'm good.
I'm good. First down. Outside. Ugh. But yeah, we used to do Tony Hawk. That's what we used to do. Pro skater, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like and it was eventually like so hard because we were wanting to break 100,000 points. We never could figure out how. Then we found a spot on the track that we were just able to just kill it. That was all we did is just play that one right there, and we were able to get like 200-something thousand points.
Our game of choice was playing Halo, the original Halo on computer. Everyone in the class had it, so it was, we were doing like 12v12 LAN matches, like in our engineering class.
We would do Mike Tyson Punch-Out. We got a Nintendo emulator.
Yeah.
We downloaded a ton of Nintendo games, and we played those like crazy. Like the original Ghostbusters game, which was god-awful.
Yeah, we downloaded like all these like modded maps that made Hang 'em High like supersized. I went too far. So they actually wrote in like fighter jets and
Sweet.
ridiculous. Someone just stand up in the middle of class, just start screaming, "Who shot down my Banshee?" And the engineering teacher would have no idea what's going on. It's fantastic.
Oh!
See, that was Josh Hill. If that was Kobe Fleener, he would
Yeah.
have caught it because
Yeah.
Kobe Fleener in a video game is
Yeah.
unrealistically good.
Nathan, I need you to do something here because it's now a 10-point game.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's now a 10-point
Look at that.
game. Oh, look at that. Look what happened. Oh, that's a pass interference. I don't know if it really is a pass interference. What? I thought Sean Lee was doing push-ups.
He was.
Pass interference.
Why are they doing push-ups?
I don't know why he was doing push-ups, to be honest with
'Cause
you.
he thought he defended it.
I think that's only like the third
Yeah.
pass interference call I've ever seen on this game.
Right.
I seriously, because you never get called for it unless it's player on player.
Unless you play me, everything happens to me.
You're winning. I mean, you're winning.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
That's all right. And pick.
And-
Oh!
I mean,
Oh! Nathan, that's a gift, my friend. You better take advantage of that.
It was.
That is a gift.
that was what happened against Will, too.
Yup. Your secondary cannot catch.
No.
And that's a first down. Tried to juke, but Fleener does not know how to juke well.
But he's got glue hands in this game. That's all that matters.
So that's the reason why you keep going to him.
I know,
Because he's
yeah.
got such good hands.
I don't know why.
And we have yet to even see Alvin Kamara. He's about to be the Rookie of the Year.
He's been in a few times. It hasn't,
Oh, has he?
It hasn't gone well. But He's
Okay.
been in a few times.
Ooh.
I was about to say, my D-line has gotten no pressure. Anytime I've gotten pressure, it's because I blitzed.
It's because you blitzed him?
My safety.
Don't drop another one.
Yeah,
Well, he's trying not to drop the
I'll
ones he's
tell these
dropped.
little digital characters. Drop it again.
He's going to call timeout.
See how that goes.
Is it Wade Phillips? Is he still the DC? Ooh, first
No,
down.
Wade Phillips is at
Wade Phillips is where?
was he at the Broncos last time I checked? Or
Yeah, that's
Houston?
right. I think he's still in Denver.
I knew it was DC somewhere. I just couldn't remember where he was DC at. Who's Dallas Cowboys DC?
Rod Marinelli.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you tricky.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for getting back in this thing.
Thank you,
I'm
Orlando
trying.
Scandrick. Well, he's never technically been out.
No, he's never technically been out, but when you get down by 10, the blood starts pumping a little bit more. You start getting a little bit more tight with your
Honestly,
play call.
I didn't know.
Shut up! I'm trying to make it sound dramatic. Trying to make it sound dramatic.
Since we're playing in Cowboy Stadium, I forgot LSU opens up against Miami there next year.
Oh, dude. Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
Labor Day weekend.
That's gonna
Biscuits
be
don't have a game.
Look at that.
I know people in Dallas.
That is going to be a good game. Auburn has Washington without Jake Browning.
Has Bama got Duke?
No, Bama has Duke next year. Bama has Louisville
Louisville next
without Lamar Jackson.
year. Who cares?
That game is going to be such a blowout.
Oh, I forget.
He's going to roll over for a first down.
I forget which guy said it, tweeted it today,
What?
but it was something along of like, take a good look at your 5-star recruits because half of them are going to be playing at Louisville in a few years.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
It's like that is so much truth in that statement right there.
Now, why did everybody say he's going to be playing in Louisville in a couple of years?
Because like they'll be they get the 5 stars that don't pan out and then
Oh,
transfer to Chico
gotcha.
or
Okay.
somewhere and then transfer to Louisville.
Okay, see, I thought they was talking about like somebody was going to be like Lane Kiffin was going to be the next head coach at Louisville or something.
I mean that might happen too. I don't understand where the 10-year contract came from.
No, the 10-year contract, he won't even fulfill 3 of those years. He won't fulfill 2 of them. Like he'll probably be gone after next year. Like all they're doing is just look. The people ask about Lane Kiffin. The mystique of what he does off the field is still there, and that's the reason why they drop pass.
Big hit.
Yeah, I want to know what his buyouts are in that contract. If it like scales up,
That's
for
a
each
Sexton
year he's
contract. It's a Sexton contract. So the buyout for next year is big. But most likely, if Lane Kiffin goes anywhere, it's going to be a big-time school anyway. So who knows? Urban Meyer could retire and he could go to Ohio State.
That's what
Oh, Nick's going to have to kick.
that's what Dabo Swinney was telling recruits to go to Clemson.
Well, I mean, seriously, think about it. Okay,
Well, it's true. It's
yeah. See, I'm not on the air today, so I can talk
Yeah.
about all this stuff for the first time. See, that's the thing about this recruiting class is think about it. Do you really think that Nick Saban's going to be there for your graduation? Oh, get 4 or 5 years. Do we really think Nick Saban's going to be there in 4 or 5 years? So if you're signing on now with Alabama, do you really believe that he's going to be shaking your hand when you walk across that field for senior day? I mean, it's not like he's going to go anywhere else. I mean, he flirted with the Giants last year, but I don't think he would ever go back to the Giants. I'll say that. Watch him. He could go this year. Look at you using Nick's playbook. Yeah, apparently he flirted with the Giants, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want the Giants. I mean, you seriously. The only reason that team sucks is because everybody's been injured. If you look at the Giants, like if you play as the Giants on this game's legit with the Giants. I mean, look at all the players you have. And stop. Oh, look at that spin out. Go! Oh, my God. Freaking Mark Ingram is a beast.
On a read option that I almost didn't give it to him. To get Breeze lit up.
Did you even read it right? Was it the right read?
No, it's the right read.
Okay. I know the reason why Nick Saban doesn't like the early signing period is because he does so much work at flipping some of these guys in January. Like that's the reason why a lot of these guys that now like the class that he's going to try to get is going to be totally different because he doesn't have as good of players to go after. Oh, did he can't. Oh, if he caught that, no, that was bad double coverage. I mean, Nick Saban does most. I mean, he does most of his work after the national championship because he walks in with the national championship in his hand, and it changes everything for a player. Oh!
Yeah, it turns out the punter they got from South Carolina was from the high school I went to.
Oh, really?
I didn't know he had athletic prowess back at Nation Ford.
Travis says that you're making him mad, which I don't know why. He's still winning. He's up by 3. Yeah, see, I watched today, and again, it was weird because I didn't know what the conversation would be about it today, you know?
Why did you not cut Kamara?
That's why you're not in the game, Alvin. God. It's Theodore. Is it Alvin? Is it Alvin Theodore? Was Alvin?
Roosevelt?
No.
Simon.
Yeah, Roosevelt, Simon.
Roosevelt.
Leonardo.
Donatello. Oh.
That's at the back end zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to turn it over on ESPNU, and they weren't even doing anything special for today.
Yeah.
I went, seriously? Like, this is supposed to be that national signing? That's the reason why I didn't know what to do. Like, everybody said, guys, what are you going to do for National Signing Day? And I'm like, I'm going to a movie. I'm going to see Thor. I don't know what y'all are doing for it, but I'm going to go see Thor. I mean... Oh, I thought that said fumble, not user juke.
My left, it
It'll be fumble. All right, fourth quarter, 3-point ball game. Apparently Travis is gone. He says he's gone, but he's not gone. I can see that he's not gone. Jason Witten with a catch.
Finally.
Got picked up. I saw what you were doing. Got picked up. He's driving. Nathan, you got to have a stop. At least hold him to a field goal.
That's the plan.
It's a good block. It's a good block by Dez. 161 yards rushing so far. All of your touchdowns.
He's good.
He is very good. Now you see the why everybody was so excited when he came back on Monday.
Mm-hmm. And I know who was more excited about it was Dak.
Probably so.
No more pressure.
Well,
Terrible block there.
which I mean, it's not like Alfred Morris did bad or anything.
No,
Alfred Morris
Morris
played
was a
fantastic.
Starter anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean,
Except New Orleans.
Except New Orleans, yeah.
except New Orleans.
Yeah.
Two-headed monster there.
Don't we remember like 2 or 3 years ago when we were thinking that the Saints were going to get rid of Mark Ingram?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a bust.
You remember that? He was going to get everybody was like, he's just not going to work out in the Saints offense.
They gave him that extension. And
Yeah.
Then,
And in.
So how about that Todd Gurley?
God, that sucked, man.
It
That
wasn't
sucked.
for
So
me.
it wasn't for you. That sucked so bad. Championship game. I'm like, all right, we're doing all right. My two running backs had already got me like 25 points each. I went, all right. Cam had went off. And I'm thinking, okay, we're all right. We're set. We're good. Then I sit down and watch the Rams game, and I'm just going,
No.
like, it seriously looked like the Rams were playing an FCS team. Like the Seahawks.
What
I mean,
happened?
it was nobody was. I was amazed. Like, I really wish I could interview Todd Gurley and go, okay, be honest, because I know how it looked on television. When you got the football, were the holes as wide open as they appeared? Andy fumbled.
yeah, I saw
Andy
that coming.
fumbled. Andy
John
fumbled.
Kim's not that fast.
Oh. Yeah. That's not good.
You see, my fantasy season ended 2 weeks ago when I was relying on Alvin Kamara to pull me through the playoffs.
Yeah. And then he got the
And then
concussion.
he got 2 points
Yeah.
on Thursday night because Thursday night games are dumb.
Yes. Look, I'll be very, and I've said this on air, and anybody watching this, listening knows. I seriously think that if the players are smart, they will continue to protest and kneel, which again I hate it. I think it's stupid. I would continue to protest until you sat down with the league and be like, all right, you want us to stop protesting? Fantastic. Take away Thursday night games. You take away Thursday night games, we'll stop protesting.
When they negotiate the CBA in a few years, I bet it'll be. They'll keep the Thursday night games. They'll go to an 18-game schedule, but they'll do 2 bye weeks with a mandatory bye before the Thursday.
Yeah. Because they're not giving up that Thursday night.
Yeah.
They're not giving it up. Which, again, it wouldn't be so bad if you had a bye week the week before.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a week before, then, okay, it's not going to be so bad because then you would also get 2 extra days of rest after it.
Yeah, but when you got 3 days to heal up and then
Yeah.
not even enough time to game plan.
Like, you've got to do the opposite of what they do for London, where they give you bye weeks after London. They need to
Yeah.
give you bye weeks before Thursday night games. I was about to say, that's it. Oh, it's it.
Couldn't get back on it.
This is the loudest chair in the entire building. Like, it is not going to stop making noise. Oh, Travis, I thought you were done, Travis. Or no? Oh, you're good now. He's like, that a boy, Nick. Oh my God. I was about to say, might as well just run it with him. Get the first down, get out of bounds. Drew Brees and his high-powered rushing attack. Go with that. What playbook are you using? Because I know you changed it.
Houston's.
You're using Houston's?
Not that I've played Madden outside of these games much in the past 2 months.
Yeah,
but
thanks for that.
when
I was hyping you up because I thought you were.
I got distracted. I got a small attention span. I'm sorry.
I do too. Again, I've been playing Origins for the last 3 days.
When I did, that's not a good pass.
No, that should have been another pick. Should have been another pick.
No.
No.
What are you talking about?
When I was playing Madden more frequently, I did a fantasy draft.
Yeah.
As a
Oh, I love
Texans.
doing that.
I think I like Jared. I didn't even have like great receivers. I just had Jared Goff and
Good defense.
I don't even remember who my running back was. Maybe it was Le'Veon Bell. It was one of those guys.
I got Julio and Des Bryant and Brandon Marshall as my receivers.
That was last year. I got in an online franchise and like they threw me in. There's like, hey, guy quit. Do you want to play? And I was like, yeah, sure. Had Julio and Dez as my 2 wide receivers. Had no offense or no defense whatsoever. I could score 45 points, but I would give up 50. Because all the guy did that drafted before me, all he did was draft offense, but he also drafted Alex Smith. Well, I like a quarterback that can run,
I
and
got Teddy Bridgewater.
and so what I did is I seriously during the season I did nothing but scout quarterbacks and just look for the fastest quarterback in the draft, and then I started him as a rookie, and he was a 93 in
I'm gonna
speed.
call a timeout and hope that's not timeout, is it?
No, timeout is the
Big pad.
is the big pad in the middle.
That's
I'm an Xbox guy.
Yeah.
too,
yeah,
so-
okay. Yeah, because I really don't like Tommy Lee Lewis on the
What the-
field. And then,
All right, you're down by 17. So, what you doing?
Gotta go for it.
Yeah, it's probably a smart thing. Which I know you need the field goal, but yeah, it's probably the smarter option. And sack. And sack.
Sling is open too.
All right, 4 minutes. You can start burning the clock with 2 minutes. At the 2-minute warning. Not saying
I
it's
don't play like that.
Yeah.
so.
well. Now that this game is a 17-point game, what do you think about the Evan Longoria trade?
It's weird. I get it. I totally
Yeah.
get it. Just after seeing the guys that have come
God.
up through the Biscuits the past 2 years,
Yeah,
they're gonna have a strong core.
yeah.
I mean, they got a great third base prospect in return. With I already forgot his name.
Is he going to be a Biscuits guy next year?
No, he
San Francisco.
No.
for
Yeah.
Denard Span,
Which
their
I
number one
love.
prospect,
I mean, Denard Span's just a good veteran. Like, he's
Yeah.
not amazing. He's just a good
Yeah.
veteran.
and then their number 25 and 29 prospects.
Yeah.
We could see both of those pitchers next season.
That's the weird thing and I honestly, last year I didn't even think anything about it. If anything happened with the Rays, I didn't think a thing about it. But now when something like this happens, my first
Yeah.
thought is, okay, so how many of these players are the Biscuits getting? Like, who's doing
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, funny thing about the 4 guys that the Rays got back.
Christian Arroyo was
Yeah.
the infielder
Yeah,
and 2 minor league pitchers.
3 of the 4 guys involved in the trade of Tampa connections already.
Yeah.
Arroyo and Span are both from Tampa. And then one of the pitchers was originally drafted by the Rays. He didn't sign.
This guy had some major league time last year.
Yeah,
He didn't do good, but he had some major league time. Batted 192.
he didn't play any in 2016, but 2015 he had decent stats.
It's all right. I mean, the Brave was it the Brave? No, it was the Cubs. The Cubs signed a pitcher for a 2-year contract who's going to be out for the entire 2017 season. So that's the reason why they gave him a 2-year contract, so they can only have him for one season.
That's been popular with some of the relievers like that.
Yep.
Speaking of the Braves, what do you think of the Matt Kemp trade?
I get it, and again, I like it because it really sets them up for. Not saying that they would do it, or not saying he would do it, but it could set them up for potentially getting Bryce Harper.
Oh yeah,
I highly doubt that would happen.
I'd rather see him get.
I think he's in
Charlie
Chicago.
Blackmon.
Yeah, I mean, I surely
He's
think
either
that.
a Yankee, Chicago, or Red Sox.
Yeah, he's either going to be a Yankee or a Cub. But thing is now is where do you put him if you're a Yankee? You know what I'm saying? I mean, their lineup is now stacked.
Well, I even saw where the Yankees might trade away Stanton after next year
Oh,
because they're not going to get the free handout that Jeter gave them, and
Yeah.
actually,
which I mean, honestly
they
though,
can get prospects.
if you really, I mean, again, the Yankees were listening to a ton of trade offers. I mean, not the Yankees, but the Marlins. Nice catch, and touchdown.
Oh.
No, it's not a
Oh.
touchdown. Oh, the Marlins were listening to a ton of offers. The Yankees are just the only ones that can afford Stanton. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the only ones that have that ability to truly afford him. But at the same time, he still had a no trade clause. He could have said no to a Yankee trade. But that's what I'm saying is that he could have said no. I mean, Jeter. I mean, they presented him with a Cardinals trade and he said no. I think they presented him with a Giants trade and he said no. So he can say no to any trade.
I'd like to see the Braves go after Charlie Blackmon last year
That'd
or
be-
next year,
yes.
not last year.
Put
That
him
would
in
make
left
no
field,
sense.
which the Braves did pick up a left fielder today.
Yeah, kid from Houston.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing now.
yeah. They picked up a kid from. They've got a left fielder from Houston. So basically they just went and they got him some players that played in the World Series last year. Which
Pretty
again,
much.
that was
Yeah.
McCarthy. They just got him. They just got him guys that played in the World Series last year.
I think McCarthy and Casimir can both come back healthy.
Mhm.
Casimir might be more of a bullpen guy, but
Yeah.
I mean he'll provide help, and then Culberson, whatever his name is.
Sack.
I mean,
Just kick the field goal. No.
nah.
I still wish the Braves would go after Yelich, but I highly doubt the Marlins will trade him now. I mean, I would love for him to go after him.
Boy, their town hall meeting went yesterday.
What happened in the
It's all
town hall
good.
meeting?
Marlins man, say what you want about him, along with some other fans, just kind of screamed at Jeter for a solid 2 hours.
Did he really? That's awesome. Maybe. Well, I mean, he doesn't even show up to Marlins games. He just wears the jerseys.
Yeah, his season ticket still 3 or 4 different teams.
Yeah. I mean, that's what, first. I think the guy's a distraction. I hate the guy.
Oh yeah.
I again, I understand that you're Marlins man and you donate a ticket, and a lot of times you take people that can't go, that sort of stuff. Oh, seriously?
That's not good.
I that part's cool. You don't have to wear the jersey. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to bring attention to yourself.
Yeah, no. He straight up asked Jeter if Jeter knew who he was. Pulled the "Do you know who I am" card.
Yeah, I was
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, to Derek Jeter. Do you know who I am? I get more publicity. I get this team more publicity than they do themselves.
Yeah, and then he straight up said there are other teams offering me money to wear their jersey.
Then wear it.
Yeah.
Because I actually love the fact that the World Series was in Houston, because then his orange jersey didn't stand out behind the home plate. It's a distraction. Nice catch. Nice catch.
Speaking of jerseys that stand out, did you see the what they renamed themselves to? The Braves AAA affiliate.
It's the Gwinnett Stripers?
Stripers. Not strippers, stripers.
Striper fish. It's named after a fish. Yeah. The striper fish.
But I like what they did with the throwback to the 70s.
Yeah, with the blue sleeves. Yeah.
The fish instead of the feather.
Oh, sack. We can't talk about y'all's uniforms yet, can we?
Assuming that we're on the same page about it, probably not.
Okay, not going to talk about it then. Let's just know they're awesome. If you are watching, that they're awesome. Let's just say that.
Wait, Scott show you that?
No, you told me about it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you've told me about it. Either you or Scott told me about it. Somebody's told me about it.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
awesome.
I think that was me.
Travis says a win is a win, I guess. 17 points is no big deal. Travis just won by 1. I guess he has higher expectations for you, Nick.
Sure.
He is. I lost by 5. 1 second. 1 second left on the clock.
Boom. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna. Cause do you have to kick the field goal? You still have to kick the field goal, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for it. On here, whenever I'm playing the computer, that's where I try crap. Barely by 1. And he's still. Oh, there we go. All right, let me change the score back because I already had the 28 in there.
Hey.
What?
What you get?
What? I did. I already changed the score back. Here we go. All right, there we go. Nathan, we appreciate your participation. Are you in for the basketball one?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. All right, in for the basketball one. Let's get our post-game interview going.
Well,
Slide this over. Oh, get over
awkwardly
there.
shuffle out of the
Awkward shuffle. There we go. This is going to get even more awkward. You'll see why in just a second.
Private gonna say no comment. I'm here so I don't get fined.
Okay, so I'm going to do a post-game interview. The problem is Nick never talks. He literally never talks at all. So watch this. Is how I'm going to do. So Nick, big win at home, wearing the dark jerseys. What do you think about the win?
It was pretty good. No, actually, I just came in, just wanted to handle business, take the game slow, not try to force the momentum, just let it build as the game went on.
And Dak didn't really have that great of a passing night.
No, but that's always That's why you have this number 21 jersey right here.
Because Ezekiel Elliott had like 180 yards or whatever rushing.
Yes, so
All right,
had to
now
rep him tonight.
this is where it now gets fun, because now we look at the semifinals.
Can we do like a UFC?
We're just like this right here. Okay, so your next opponent is the Falcons. You once again get a home game on this one, and this is where it gets fun, because you win this game if you beat the Falcons. You then get a rematch with the man that beat you in the very first round, or your first round game against Will.
Right.
So
the guy that both beat us both.
Yeah,
right?
beat us
The
both.
same person.
The guy that beat us both. The only one in this room that Will did not beat is Nathan. That's it. That's the only one that hasn't lost to Will in this term. Well, and Travis. I know he's probably going to comment on that, but
Oh Lord, he's probably still wearing his mask.
he probably seriously is.
sleep
He's looking at the computer, just doing this right here. Just don't talk. Just don't talk. Don't talk whatsoever.
goodness.
But that is what we're about to have. Is so tomorrow night, it's me versus Nick. Falcons versus Cowboys. Do you know what jerseys you're wearing yet? Are you gonna go home? What you doing?
Travis is already calling it 28-0 tomorrow.
Of course he is.
By
the way,
I'm going with home jerseys.
okay, you're going with. Here's the thing.
That way you can wear your black ones.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to do a blackout. Now here's the thing about this. We do now point spread on this. All right, and the point spread is voted on by everybody that has been or is in the tournament. That all the 8 players or 9 players that are in the tournament minus the 2 that are playing, and it's also done by 740 listeners. The point spread for tonight's game was actually 4.5. Travis or Nick covered that because Travis wanted to go 28-0 on that one, and he's already going to be predicting 28-0 tomorrow as well. So for tomorrow's game, get your picks in, get the spread, whatever you think it's going to be. Game is going to be happening 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Me versus him in the losers bracket semifinals. Winner takes on Will next week in the winners bracket final to see who plays Travis in our championship game. So we've only got 3 games left. Tomorrow, next Tuesday, next Wednesday, and that's the end of our Madden tournament. So be paying attention. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Again, for the 3rd time that we've played each other in this tournament, we've played each other more than anybody
Be there, people.
in there. All right, talk to you tomorrow.